Good morning, and thank you for inviting us to work with you on your recent employee engagement survey. My name is Jamila, and I am here with my colleagues Kevin and Yangzi. We represent the Press Daily Corporation. Press Daily is the largest organization that exclusively helps clients meet their goals of improved quality, healthcare solutions, and award-winning advisory services. One of our major findings at KJY Hospital is that 75% of staff report that there are too many meetings, and 60% of those staff feel that those meetings have no value. According to the Harvard Business Review, such complaints are supported by research showing that meetings have increased in length and frequency over the past 50 years. And every minute spent in a wasteful meeting eats into time for solo work that is equally essential for creativity and efficiency. It is safe to say that this issue is not unique. In fact, other surveys our company has overseen at similar institutions reveal that 71% of persons feel that meetings are unproductive and inefficient. 62% of persons said meetings miss the opportunity to bring the team closer together. Yet, in most organizations, including healthcare systems, most executives consider meetings a cultural tax for an inclusive learning environment. But the good news is, the Harvard Business Review also has research that supports employees who don't participate in in-person meetings are actually 4 times more likely to be disengaged, often resulting in high turnover. Our company has consulted with many organizations to successfully change this mindset among staff by encouraging managers to rethink their approach to meetings. In so doing, the real benefits of teamwork, innovation, improved communication, and results are achieved. Now, let's hand over to my colleague Kevin, who will discuss in greater detail some of the problems and obstacles to running an effective meeting, followed by Yangzi, who will review with you the solutions.
An ineffective meeting can be attributed mainly to 4 primary problems. 1. Unclear purpose or goals. How many times have you had a meeting where the purpose of it was unknown? You have no idea why it was called or its objectives. Without a clear purpose, how can participants expect to contribute constructive feedback? According to a study done by the University of Southern California, about 33% of stakeholders in a corporate meeting have no idea what the purpose of it is before or while attending it. Now let's take a look at that. Imagine walking into a room where 1/3 of the people have no idea why time was taken out of their busy schedule to be there. It is a frustrating problem that will ruin the efficiency of a meeting before it even commences. This is especially damaging in a healthcare environment, where every meeting takes away key players from their essential responsibilities in serving the clients. We must make sure we don't waste our employees' precious time with a meeting without a defined objective. Problem number 2, poor preparation. This is a result of not being prepared as the facilitator or not disseminating the appropriate preparation materials in advance to all participants. How can we expect specific team members to lead the discussion of each topic if they aren't prepared on the background of the issue? Inadequate preparation disempowers participants from fully taking part during the meeting. In the same study done by the University of Southern California, only 50% of participants in any given meeting felt like they were prepared or given adequate notice in advance. Without a structure and agenda, the meeting loses its importance, leading to the lack of valuable feedback and solutions to the issues. Lack of engagement. As leaders, do we want to lead meetings where participants aren't fully engaged, who pretend to listen to us until it concludes? Obviously, that is bad business practice. We can't fully unlock an employee's potential to drive high performance if they aren't engaged to take ownership of the topics being discussed. Participation correlates to engagement. Each person in a meeting has a unique perspective, and if that perspective is left unexpressed, we lose that value that could be added to the conversation. Lack of engagement leads to the loss of a productive meeting where authentic solutions can be expressed. Problem number 4, managing disagreements. Disagreements are unavoidable. Disagreements are needed to promote dialogue and an exchange of ideas. Without a standardized process of conflict resolution, the meeting will be wasted, with abrasive behavior from the participants advocating their perspective on the matter. Disagreements can potentially turn into a hostile environment, ultimately leading to power arguments among the participants. No one wants to sit in a meeting where there is distrust and animosity towards each other. Thus, without a disagreement management process, we cannot reach a solution in which all participant perspectives are valued and taken into consideration. So, how do we fix it?
In order to solve the problem, I will state the element of a successful and efficient meeting from the following four aspects. First, successful meeting require clear, concise objective. The leader needs to let each member clearly remember the goal of the meeting. During the discussion, members need to discuss around the goal at all times. If the topic is offset in the discussion, the leader needs to pull back the topic in time. Second, the successful meeting requires a well-developed agenda. Meeting needs to be carefully prepared, even for very urgent meetings. Leader can prepare material and distribute them to members in advance. Third, a successful meeting requires an all-inclusive environment. The leader needs to be establish ground rule, acknowledge everyone's perspectives, and create ownership in the problem-solving process. Listening carefully is the most important task for the member at the meeting. The origin of many arguments is that some members are attacked with preconceived prejudge of some people without understanding their conversation. Specifically, the leader needs to be fair and ensure that members will not be attacked by other members when they speak. Finally, a successful meeting requires standardize the decision-making process in order to get a reasonable decision of the members. The leader can create brainstorm process for the question raised by meeting. The member discuss all possible solutions and discuss them in depth. Finally, the member use the voting method to reach the best solution fairly. In general, the successful or failure of meeting aspects the efficiency of corporate decision-making if the leader is able to comply with the above four elements. The meeting efficiency will be greatly improved. I hope my suggestion can help you to deal with the problem when organizing meetings.